Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Team Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April the 22nd, 2025, and it is time for Team Tuesday. I'm your hostess, Lenicia Mayberry. The paparazzi mission statement is to bring strength, independence, and empowerment to individuals and their families by building confidence and financial freedom through affordable fashion. While $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. Our team scripture is Proverbs 10:4. The hands of the diligent shall prosper. Our team mantra has been edited. Saving souls from poverty and building generational wealth, one piece of jewelry at a time. And our team motto is habits reflect the mission. Good evening, team hustling, honeys, and homies. Good evening, team Radiant Styles. Good evening, team. IG was tripping earlier. Let's see. Good evening, team IG. Good evening, team YouTube. Good evening, Papa brothers and sisters everywhere. Welcome to Team Tuesday. If you're watching live, please comment hustle hard. If you're watching the replay, please comment after party. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? Y'all hanging in there? All right, so tonight we are going to talk about our new price change. What I need you all to do is go ahead and subscribe, like, and share on YouTube. Facebook is only holding video. Ooh, what is this? Facebook is only holding videos for 30 days now, and then they just disappeared, as my nephew says. They're going to disappear in 30 days. So make sure you are subscribed on YouTube so that you can have access to prior trainings and so that you are alerted when new trainings broadcast. All right. All right. So let me pull up my trusted notes here. So if you have not heard, we had a price increase announced last week. All the let me pull it up. I should have had that up. Sorry. I haven't memorized it yet. Most of it I have. All of the $5 pieces are going to $8. Fashion Fix is going from $20 a set to $32. Z bracelets are going from $15 to $25. Z necklaces from $25 to $35. Now, we've had a whole week to kind of ponder on this, and it's hot in here. Think strategy on this, and kind of wrap our minds around it, right? Okay. So tonight, what I want to talk to you about is number one, give you some benefits to this move that you may not have considered. Number two, remind you and educate you on how and where to change your name if necessary. And I'm going to show you how to make graphics and get graphics. And we're going to do all of that before I have to clock back in. I'm not going to say 30 minutes. We're going to go as fast as possible, though. Okay. So first things first, the price increase on the $5. On the $5, we're going to talk about mostly the $5 piece, right? Because that's the piece that we purchased the most. So in the back office, when we purchase them, it's no longer going to be $2.75 per piece. It's going to be $4.40 per piece. Okay. And the commission that we make per piece, we're now going to make $1.35 more. We'll make $3.60 per $8 piece sold versus the $2.25 that we were earning before. So first things first, that helps cover the rising costs of shipping, right? The items that we package, that we place in our packages when we ship, the bubble mailers, the labels, the ink, if y'all are still using ink, the little stickers and cards, and all the things that we use to make our packages pretty. The cost of those items have gone up, and that $2.25 wasn't really a lot to cover the overhead of that, right? So that's helpful. $3.60 per piece versus $2.25. Um, Also, you all, I want you to consider it this way, because this is how I had to look at it. I've been at my just over broke for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in July, and I've had three pay increases in that 3 year period. And the total of all three of those pay increases together comes to $1.23. Three pay increases, $1.23 over 3 years. Paparazzi just gave us a pay increase of $1.35 per piece. I'm pausing for the effect right here, because I don't think that part of it has been considered. The pay increase, has your job given you $1.35 more an hour in the past however long you've been there? Let's say 3 years. Has your pay increases at your current place of employment been more than $1.35 an hour? Because let's face it, that $1.35 per piece. How many pieces do you sell in an hour on a live? You see how that number is growing significantly. So consider that. Okay. Also, I want you to take a moment and think about the fact that that jewelry has been $5 for 14 years. Name something that you can purchase today that is the same price that it was 14 years ago. Ain't no more $5 footlongs, dollar Whopper night. My brothers and I survived off a dollar Whopper night in college. It's no longer a thing, right? So this was the inevitable. So some of you, those of you who have had a negative outlook on this, I come today to try to change your mind. I know the main concern is our customers, right? However, our customers are accustomed to price increase, and they know that this is not something that we're doing individually and have had the right to do individually forever, right? There's nothing in the policies and the procedures that say we had to sell the jewelry for $5. We can't sell it for less than $5 currently, right? But we could have sold it for $10 when things first started getting hot in the streets, right? But we locked into that price and held on to that price for as long as possible. Um, Also taking into consideration that right now the back office is on sale. What do I mean by that? Everything you purchase right now until April 30th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time is $2.75. And then boom, May 1st, you can sell it for $8. What does that mean? That means $5.25 commission per piece. So as a business person, you should be thinking to yourself, how can I, not I can't, right? We talk about that. We always talk about the difference between saying I can't and how can I? How can I maximize my profits? How can I take full advantage of this raise that paparazzi is giving me? How can I place myself in a better place financially next month than I'm in this month because of this boost in pay? It's a gift, y'all. It's a gift. And your attitude towards it will determine how successful you are with it. If you continue to look at it as something negative, when everything around us is going up, Dollar Tree just announced they're going up to $1.75. They about to be $2 tree, right? Like everything is going up. We are not the only ones. I could understand being upset if everything else was remaining the same and we were the only ones going up $3. That's a sign of greed. what's happening is we're moving with everything else. And so I'm gonna get off of that. And the last thing I'm gonna say on that is change is imminent, right? The only thing constant in life is change, and you have to roll with the punches. There are businesses in the past who refuse to raise their prices and refuse to move with the times. They no longer exist. We can all think of those businesses, right? They just refuse to what's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, they refuse to move with the times, for lack of a better word. I know there's a better word than that. Blockbuster, Circuit City, Toys R Us, Radio Shack, Fashion Book. Oh, that was my store, y'all. We can all think of stores that no longer exist because they did not move with the time. So please move your business with the time. Okay? Hey, sir. Hey, can you not? Thank you. Okay, y'all are saying a lot to me in the comments. What y'all talking about? Let me back it on up like a U-Haul truck. Valerie says, what will be the cost of our Fashion Fix box? Very good question. So, Fashion Fix is 25 pieces times $4.40. I think it's $110. Yes, it's $110 before tax. But now your shipping is automatically free. So, very good question, Valerie. So from now on, every time you make an active order, meaning an order of 25 pieces or more, your shipping's automatically free. Why? Because every purchase we make in the back office for $100 or more gives us free shipping. So we're gonna get free shipping on the Fashion Fix now. There's the way for you to tell exactly how much your Fashion Fix will cost. On May the 1st, put 25 pieces in your cart. Go all the way to the end, like you're going to purchase. Do not hit the purchase button, but make sure you hit the button that says exact taxes so that you can get the correct total. And that will tell you how much your Fashion Fix will be, because the taxes are different nationwide, right? My Fashion Fix is a little bit more on the expensive side because of the sales tax in Texas. Okay, so $110 before tax is the answer to that. Okay, Tiffany said, "I love the pay increase." Me too. Me too. It has a potential to possibly hurt at first, right? But once you get rolling with it, especially if you're moving with it right now and alerting your customers and creating that sense of urgency to get the pieces now for $5 because you're not playing on the first is $8. Use that to your advantage. It's a sale. It's a sale. The everything's on sale right now. Basically, May 1st is going to the real price. Okay. Tiffany said, "I placed a large order last week because I'm going to Maximum." That's it. That's it. I would advise you all to do it, especially those of you who are not active yet this month. And it's the 22nd. You got 8 days to get active. Get active for $2.75 per piece. Don't wait till May 1st. Get active now. And then once you receive those pieces, you'll be able to sell them for $8 next month. Heather says, "I'm just glad we can sell for $5 until June 1st." I don't think there's a time limit on how long we could sell for $5, unless that's something new that recently came out. The advice from corporate was to move everything to $8 on May the 1st, but you don't necessarily have to. That's your business, right? And so whatever you decide works for you in your business and how your business is set up and organized, that's what you go with. Okay? That's how I'm going to work my business. The advice given by corporate is to move everything to the new price on May 1st. Okay? Why didn't the PV increase? There was really no reason for the PV to increase. There's really no reason for the PV to increase. I mean, let's face it, y'all. The jewelry has been worth more than $5 from the beginning. That's why when people come to our shows, when they come to our parties, when they come to our vending events, and they ask us, "How much is this piece? $5. How much is this piece? $5. How much is this piece? $5. Everything's $5. Everything's $5." So they can't believe that because of the quality of what we have. And so it's time for, for us to start getting paid for the quality of what we have. Oh, y'all really talking tonight. What's up? Going up in price isn't moving with the times, though. We could have stayed $5 with no problems. I see other companies going back to $5 now since we're going up. Please keep in mind that our jewelry is made in China. Maybe if I say it like this, you'll understand better. China. Mm-hmm. That's why our jewelry is made. So yeah, it was necessary to go up. I don't know where those other companies are. I don't know where those other companies are manufacturing their product. Okay. You still saying June 1st for the $8? Where was that an email? Where is that documented? I need to look at that. I haven't seen that. $100 on a single order, not combined. That is correct. $100, not a combinator order. That is correct. $100 in one order together, not a combination of orders. That is correct. Now, what the combinator was supposed to accomplish was if you made multiple orders of less than $100, it was supposed to combine all those orders together in one box and charge you only one shipping or no shipping for the total. So I'm not sure if that is still the case with this new price change. I don't see why that would change, but that was the purpose of the combinator in the first place. The only time that really doesn't count is when we have promotions where you have to purchase $80 80 PV in an order. Then that is not a combinator order. That is one order altogether. So if you make an order for 80 PV, 40 pieces, and you get snatched for 6 pieces, it's not a qualifying order. But it should still qualify you for the shipping. Okay. The email come out today about June 1st. Everything $8. Oh, okay. I returned to work today, and I'm still changing over my name stuff, which we're about to jump to in a second. Whoop, there it is. Okay. All right. So let's discover it together. Share here. Lord, all these words. Give me bullets. Sorry. Okay. Last week, we announced that Paparazzi will implement a change in pricing for all of our products effective May 1st. As we approach the date of the pricing update, we wanted to provide you with some clarity on what to expect as we move forward. Is this big for y'all? It's not even showing on y'all screen. My bad. Here we go. Where was I? Is this where I was? As we move forward together. On May 1st, the Paparazzi website, paparazziaccessories.com, will reflect the new pricing structure, and consultants and customers will be able to continue purchasing the adorable, affordable accessories they love without interruption. There are the price changes. Grace period. May 1st will also mark the beginning of a grace period, which will end May 31st. This grace period will allow Paparazzi Corporate to update consultant resources and for each of our fabulous consultants to transition to the new pricing structure. During this period, May 1st through the 31st, accessories purchased prior to May 1st may be sold at the former retail prices, or consultants may apply the new pricing structure to those items. In contrast, accessories purchased on or after May 1st will be sold at the new retail prices. Effective May 1st, all inventory, regardless of when it was purchased, must reflect the new pricing structure. Wow. That is not what was said last week. This change will ensure consistency across the marketplace, protect. I should not be reading this live. Protect the integrity of the brand and affirm the value of products that you and your customers have come to adore. We strongly encourage consultants to align with this pricing change as soon as possible to ensure. Control issues much. On or before May 1st, Paparazzi will be updating the policies and procedures to reflect the new pricing structure. On June 1st, 2025, the requirement of not selling below the retail price set by Paparazzi will be enforced at the new pricing structure. Paparazzi Premier, beginning May 1st, a new pricing structure will be implemented in Paparazzi Premier. All unpaid invoices will continue to reflect the pricing structure that was in place when the invoice was created. That's good. However, the prices for the inventory in open shopping carts will change to the new pricing structure. The generic SKUs 5, 15, and 25 will remain available for consultant convenience throughout the month of May, but beginning June 1st, those generic SKUs will be removed from the platform. Sales tax. When consultants purchase from Paparazzi, sales/use tax on retail prices is collected and remitted to the appropriate states. Many consultants are already acquainted with this process. Okay. All right. I stand corrected. June 1st, everything going to $5. That's not what was said last week. But the squeaky wheel gets the oil. People were scared and complained. Some more money. So this is going to cost me. Awesome. 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 It's a good move, y'all. This is a good move. I wish I would have read that before this live. Okay. I'm going through these comments and then we're gonna jump to the next topic because purple smoke finna come from my ears real bad. All right, we good? I don't see no questions. All right, so those of you who have $5, it's hot in here. Alexa, set the thermostat to 76. Um
The AC is set to 76.
Thank you, girl, because your girl is melting. All right, so we're gonna talk about if you have the word or phrase $5 in your business name, how to change those handles. Hold on. So it makes sense to just change to $8 because trying to figure out the $5 and $8 will be confusing. Maybe for you, not for me. I have a whole store with pieces that I printed labels for that say $5. I gotta buy all new labels and print all new labels and stamp all the pieces over. Like I got all this time. Anyway, such is life. If you have Premiere, it's gonna change for you automatically. Everything's just gonna change over automatically. You don't have to do nothing. It's gonna change for you. Okay. Those of you who have $5 in your name, like in my business name was Fabulous $5 Fashion. So I had to go through everywhere and change it. The easiest way to do it, okay, is to first write down everywhere. Hey, Nikki girl, write down where you have your name pubbed at, right? Um, Let me show you what I did. We're not using this one though. We're gonna stop sharing that one. On my Facebook page, I had all of my links right here. Right? Can y'all see that? It's not showing you. Sorry, y'all. Lord have mercy. Help. Jesus. Okay. So, right here, this is my Facebook page. This is the bio. It looks different on a PC than a mobile device, but you know, at the top where all your biographical information is. I went through here first and said, okay, I need to change this. I need to change my name on IG. I didn't have to change it on YouTube, TikTok, Threads. And then I had to purchase 2 new domains, even though I just renewed my other domains for 2 years pointlessly. 2 new domains I purchased and had to link to my websites. So the easiest way to do that, you all, is to go to Google. If you don't know how to do it, if you don't know how to change your name in these different platforms, you can go to Google and you can type in, here's one right here, how to change TikTok username. The instructions are right there. Just go through the instructions, change it. And then you just highlight this, change it, Instagram. Boom. Instructions for Instagram. Okay? I would say the most difficult one to change is your Facebook business page. It's supposed to take just 2 days for them to respond. I sent a request last Thursday. It has yet to be approved. So most likely what I'm going to end up having to do is create a whole new business page, which I'm okay with. I was actually contemplating that anyway. Once I found out how the algorithm works in a business page, if you're in the same boat as me, as far as a business page, if you have to create a new business page, keep in mind in creating your new one, your business page is not where you want to just invite everybody and their mama and their cousins to your business page. Why? Because you want people to organically like and follow your business page. If people are just liking it and following it because you're their baby mama's sister's favorite cousin, okay, and they're not interacting with you on that page, that's going to cost you algorithm wise. You want people to follow that page that are actually going to like on there and interact with you there and shop with you there. And so once I found that out and found out, the error of my ways as far as the business page, because I did like everyone else, just, hey, like my business page, like my business page, like my business page. If they're just liking it just to like it, but they're not interacting with you on there, it pushes your business page down in the algorithm, which defeats the whole purpose of having one. Okay? So if you have to start over the right way, kind of feed people over there, as you're going live on your profile page, put up the link to your business page and say, hey, if you like what you see here, there's even more stuff over there, and get them over there organically. Okay? Don't force your business page down anyone's throat. All right. Okay. So let me see. Linktree. Your Linktree on Instagram. Which page was I sharing? This one. Let's go to Linktree. No, let's just go to the website for Linktree. How about that? If you have a Linktree account, please don't play with me. There it goes. The instructions for that you can find in Google. Make sure you go through each of your links individually and change them. As you can see, some of them I have not changed here. I need to change this one. So I'm going to just disable this link for right now because it no longer works. Same with this one. This is my replicated site, so that's good. Okay. So you want to go through each of the links individually and make sure that your handle matches the name that you're changing over to. Okay. I need to change this logo. My God, today. I'm going to just do that while I'm in here with you all. Because if I don't, eyes are going to forget. If you need someone to do your logo, I have a wonderful referral for you all. She did my logo, therefore it was really easy for her to edit my logo for me, to change the name on there. Okay? Let me know. Graphics. 2 places I'm going to give you for graphics. Okay? I hope y'all taking notes. Because note takers are what? Money makers. So, for graphics, I'm pulling up it's this one. Yes. On Facebook, I wish this thing would bob and weave with you like what you call it does. That's not the right page, Lanisha. Zoom, when you when you show your screen on Zoom, it you don't have to keep changing it when you go between tabs. Everybody's not that advanced though. That's it. Okay, so this group is called Graphic Share. It's on Facebook. There's lots of good stuff on here, you guys. And they take requests as well. Somebody wanted to make this their Facebook cover, and they were able to do that. Expand it out for them so that they could use it for their Facebook cover. So there's all kinds of good stuff on here. Sometimes I come on here just to look for like a blueprint that I can duplicate and put my own stank on it, as my cousin says, as Tyronica says, in Canva. But there's all kinds of really neat graphics in here. Okay, so that's one option. Another option, as far as graphics go, is you can go to ChatGPT. Is this the one I'm sharing? Yes. I have too many links open. You can go to ChatGPT free. Okay. And you do have to log in to create a graphic. If you just need words, you can stay on the outside. But if you're needing an actual graphic created, you have to create a login. It's still free though. And so I saved this just for sake of time. Pink graphic that says, look great for 8 with a bedazzled 8, right? It's really that simple. Whatever you have a vision for, be descriptive with it. Put it in ChatGPT. It takes a few moments for it to generate something. I'm going to see if it generates the same one it did earlier today for me. They're kind of basic graphics, but it saves you time as far as trying to get out what you're doing creatively on Canva if you're not that Canva savvy. And it's just a matter of putting your logo on there and posting it, right? This is taking a little long, but it's coming. It's coming. And so what you can do is start writing down, look at that. And that is different from the one it gave me earlier today. Okay? Not that much different, but it is different. So all I typed in was pink graphic that says look great for 8 with a bedazzled 8. And this is what it gave me. If I want to change something on here, please, I always say please to the robots. I don't know why. Okay? I'm just polite. Please change letters to black. Just for example, this is going to edit the graphic. Takes a few moments, but it will edit the graphic for me. While it's doing that, I can be doing something else, but this is enough space right here for me to put my logo, or for me to put a QR code to my website, or put my website down at the bottom. Whatever you want to do with this, it's a brand new graphic, unique to what you put in there. I've even tried to describe graphics that I've seen other people create to see if ChatGPT will duplicate that same exact graphic, and it does not. And so this is a good way to get, look at that. Boom. It's a good way to get some original graphics for yourself and not have your stuff looking exactly like everybody else's stuff. Okay? This is intellectual property, if you will. So that's something to consider if you're struggling to create graphics. Just play around with it. If you see a graphic you like, type in what you see on ChatGPT and see what it comes up with for you. Okay? I'm looking at my list, make sure I talked about everything. All right, so that's it. What questions do y'all have for me? What questions do y'all have? Yes, Miss Ann, that does graphics on Facebook. Does Miss Ann also do the logos? Is that what you were saying? Graphic Share is amazing. There's some really nice stuff on there. Christina Aguilera is going to be singing at convention. That's exciting. Let's see. How does this cost you more money? Just curious. It's still going to be $8 in June, right? Yeah, it cost me more money because these labels cost money. And I've already printed out a bunch of $5 labels. And they're useless now. So now I have to print out a bunch of $8 labels. I still have labels, but that's labels that was supposed to be used for future inventory, not to remark the inventory I've already marked. Fun times. Fun times. So that's why it's costing me more money. It cost me money to purchase 2 new domains. It cost me money to edit my logo. It cost me money to buy new packaging with the new logo on it. It cost me money to get new business cards. So this is all overhead that I'm going to have to really hustle hard selling this jewelry to make up for everything that I'm having to shovel out up front. But in the long run, I still win. Okay? It's just annoying up front. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm always going to keep it all the way jiggy with you and transparent. It sucks up front, right? But on the back end, the jewelry got to go anyway. So I'm going to make my money back and some. So I'm not concerned. Just annoyed. That's all. And it's okay to be annoyed. It's okay. I'll tell you what I'm not going to do, and that's quit. Okay? All right. She says she does logos. Okay. So that's one name for the logos. You appreciate what? My transparency? Go. Oh, wait. That's grocery money. Doggone labels. I got other stuff doing my time. I'm going to get off of here before I make some disparaging remarks. Do y'all have anything else for me this evening? I'm trying to hold it together. I ain't know nothing about that email. Woo! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Any more questions, comments, or concerns? It is nice that they gave us a little bit longer of a grace period to change everything over. But if you're anything like me, I wanted everything just ready to rock and roll on May the 1st. Ready to just move with this. So, y'all, May 1st is next Thursday. Next Tuesday, we will be having 14 Tuesday. We will be having an opportunity event. It's going to be like a mass call to get everybody to go ahead and join us while they could still get 35 pieces for $99, right? Because that $99 kit will no longer have 35 pieces in it. It's going to have 25 pieces in it. So this is an opportunity for anybody who's been kind of on the fence about joining Paparazzi to go ahead and get in. And they can also take advantage of the back office being on sale. I need you to get that in your head. The back office is on sale until April the 30th. Okay. Next Tuesday is April the 29th. We will be having an opportunity event. You can invite anybody you want. I promise you I won't steal your people. I promise you. I'm not that type of leader, okay? I'm just going to simply give them the facts and send them back to you. Because I don't want your people. I want my tribe. I don't want yours. So you don't have to feel reluctant or hesitant to invite your people to the live. Okay? I will try to get that word out much sooner than I have been putting out Team Tuesday. As of late, don't judge me. I'm adjusting just like y'all. But next Tuesday, we are going to do that. Okay? We're going to talk about the facts. Just the facts. Okay? And hopefully help you bring in some new team members next Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. I'll get the link out for that early so that you can give it to your potential business partners early and just ask them to come out and listen. It will not be this long, okay? We're going to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, because the last thing you want with an opportunity video is for it to be all day and all night. People got other things to do. Right. So be ready for that. Okay. I'm going through the messages one more time. Okay, so can you give me a summary of the email? I want to make sure I understand it correctly. June 1st, everything got to be $8. Everything, every price you must be complying with by June 1st. So basically, it's like this. Okay, Phyllis, since you asked. Everything you purchase in the back office right now is still at the regular $2.75. May 1st, you can sell it for $8. Any inventory that you have on hand, you have the option to move it to $8 on May 1st, or you can continue to sell it for $5 until June 1st. But as of June 1st, absolutely, positively, everything must be at the new price point. Does that make sense? So if you wanted to, now, what you purchase on May 1st, don't you sell that for $5. You cutting yourself short. What I'm saying, everything that you've purchased prior to May 1st, if you would like to continue selling it for $5, or your Fashion Fix for $20, or your Z bracelet for $15, your Z necklace for $25, you can do that up until June 1st. Once June 1st comes, that's when the tattletale's gonna come out and tell on you that you selling for less than everybody else, and compliance gonna cut you off. Is that a good summary? That's why they need bullets on them emails. I'm just kidding. Kinda. Good question. Do you know how much the Fashion Fix will be? $110 before tax. $110 before tax with free shipping. $110 with free shipping. I don't think I missed anything. If you're not in the graphic share group and you would like an invite, inbox me. I'll shoot you an invite. If you would like the name of someone who can do the logo for you for the Lolo, inbox me. I will get you her name and link y'all up. I don't see any more questions. Dang, 45 minutes. Sorry, y'all. All right, I'm out. That was a great summary. Thank you, girl. I'll be trying. You all, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on YouTube so that you can be alerted to future trainings, and you can go back and review past trainings that Facebook is being a hater and deleting after 30 days. All right, y'all. We out next week. We gonna gain some people. We gonna go to $8 and everything gonna be all right. But until then, as always, continue to hustle hard. Bye, y'all.